So, welcome back to my stream. Well, we'll leave the brake at, he said he left his at 17, I'll leave mine at 24, and I'll use so the dynamic brake is this one. Now, does that dynamic brake actually work? Seems to. Okay. Then let's carry on and see how far this gets us. He said he went around Crest and he couldn't, let's get up to 20. Geez, even the dynamic isn't that fast. He said to use a dynamic brake. I don't think it works that well. Oh yeah, and I had the bell on here. Until I changed tracks, and then we turned it off. I'm gonna add just a bit more brake here. See, it has no effect. There, okay. We'll see what happens. That's a lot of brake to have on. There we go. Now we can go faster. And we'll just use the dynamic brake like he used. Right? Do we actually lose speed? We do. So we still see what happens. If it doesn't work, then we will stop this scenario and I'll start a new one. I'll do one of the ones that comes with the game. Right? Just watching the speed here. As I came around this corner and there's like a 1% grade and I just got it rolling. Too much. Oh, and then I started to go backwards. Yeah. We're almost full. Okay, well, we're almost full dynamic brake. Okay, well, dynamic brake actually does work, so he was right. What happened is I put too much brake on, and then I guess I was sliding backwards. I don't know. Let's get some more juice. So dynamic brakes will hold this on a 1% grade, on a 1.1. So as long as we only have a 1.1, we're good. We'll have to keep our eye on that. So we are going, let's look here. We're going that way to there. And we will end part 1 at that point. And I'll stop the stream. Sorry, I'll stop the segment for YouTube. Oh, a little slow there. A little early to the whistle. And a twitchy thumb too. So I'll have to go in and see what my limit is for emoticons. Crescent in, okay, ETA another 10 minutes. Then I got off the screen and the game thinks I left. Where are we going here? Oh, we're going here, okay. We're going wherever the game tells me to go. Another one. They don't do whistle signals in this game. Not sure why they don't, but they don't. Oh, just looking, I wonder if my... No, I guess we're not too loud. If it's too loud. Oops, we gotta... I was not watching, okay? We were just playing around with signals and stuff. Okay, what does 100% dynamic brake do? Jeez, not much. Dynamic, if we do more. Okay, then what? Then what does 100% dynamic brake do? Okay, well, we should have watched this, but it doesn't really matter. We're not getting scored, but still. Once you get rolling, it's hard to not get rolling. And I see what happens is you just get it under control and you start going uphill again. So that's the trick on this, I guess, is to watch that. I gotta take a quick break. I should have when I did my split for YouTube, but I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll pause here and then I will resume briefly. So don't go away. And welcome back. We are on this crescent line, and I've realized that there's more than one section where you have to use a lot of dynamic brake, which is okay, that's doable. Just a sec, let me just put a bit less train noise there. Or not. See what happens. Maybe it just sounds loud to me. Nice little bridge. So it's 8:39 in the game, and our ETA is 8:56. So yeah. Well, we'll see once we get there what time it will. drop an FPS there. Sometimes that happens, I'm not sure. I think I'm set to not super high on this. Because depending on the route, depending on, I guess, how they implemented the flora and fauna, you know, the other buildings, the other trains, there can be a load or not on the game. I had tried, I was told it just hasn't been optimized properly, so it wasn't really the fault of my system. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I'm going up a 1% hill, and I got a lot of brake on. How much brake do I have on? 47, which I think was 30 pounds. 40 pounds, a lot of brake. I think it's just shitty. Maybe just shitty brakes on the locomotive. Maybe just the way they've implemented it. Well, look, traffic. Okay, let's be a pro here. Oh, there's a W right there. That doesn't really give you much warning, does it? Oh yeah, I missed one. I'm gonna stop doing the train whistles. Well, no, maybe I won't. Okay, I'll keep doing it. I talked myself into it, out of it, into it. You still going up? We're still going up. Okay. Pretty countryside, isn't it? In a way. Here's the back end of the train. The front end, I guess I should have a headlight on, eh? What about this then? Like that. It had flashing ones at one point. Oh well. Definitely lights up the countryside, doesn't it? Now, I'm assuming that inside this cab there's nothing to do lights. I mean, there's lights there, but front. Oh no, they do work. Okay, but they're either front, rear, or off. Here we go, full reverser again. we look to be going down a slope. You see, now there's those little jagged things on the track below. Make it look like we're going down a slope, but there's no percentage there, so I think there was briefly. Power up again. So we'll see how close we are when we get to this last spot. We might have to do a slight break for make it a nice show task. It's fairly close. We're gonna be there in, well, we'll be there in 10 minutes, so good enough, good enough. Oh, we're going downhill again, see? And we're not going downhill. There's no 0% slope. 0.8. Okay, now it's 0.8. Where we would not do well on a career where you actually get measured and penalized. No cars, nobody there. Oh, let's do a save. We haven't done a save for a while, and we are somewhat successful, other than the embarrassing speeding. It's 0.8. 0.8 seems to be a big difference from 1. We've got 30%. Well, 30% is just enough to hold it nicely, isn't it? Let's just leave it at this for now. Going a little faster, but looking below there, it looks like it goes from 0.8 to maybe to 0.8. Yeah, we're accelerating slowly. And I'm watching the gauge and watching various things, and I sometimes miss the crossings, unfortunately. I guess if you're a regular, you would know where they were. Like there. Is that a crossing? Sort of. No, it's a bridge, but okay. Okay. Crescent. Just up here. A bit more, too much, a bit less, a bit more, a bit less. We're playing with this throttle. So I'm assuming the next one's going to be like 5 minutes away from Crescent. The game will tell me, but... If it's 5 minutes, I'll keep going. If it's 10 minutes, I'll pause to plug in the kettle or some damn thing. Yes. Okay. No, I think that's what I was going to do anyways. I was going to hold there anyways, but I think what he was doing is making it a little more realistic. Now what are we going to do? What are we going to do for brakes? I guess I'll use brakes, but I'll just I'll sneak up on this. See, we're not going to get to 0 at this rate, but that's okay. There's funny little crossings there. I guess it's a crossing. Should I had some brakes? Whistle, I guess, would have helped. Ah, see, the scale has changed. We can do another save. I think we are close enough, but far enough. And then I think the second one we add more cars, and then the second one has more switching. So we add cars, delete cars, add cars, delete cars. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll have lunch before I do the next one. And we're just sneaking into this, aren't we? And the brakes we've got is that much. Copy that, no problem. Scenario complete. Yeah, we just have to stop. And there. Oh, I've seen this before. It doesn't. I've seen this where it doesn't give you a current destination. So I think this is a bug in the game. Not my fault. Yeah. Because it'll say, okay, stopped at 0, 0. Target's completed. Picked up. Okay. Speeding twice. Comfort 0.1%. Okay. So for YouTubers, well, and Twitchers, Twitcherites, I'm gonna take a break now. I'm gonna stop the stream and I'm gonna go. I'll have some lunch and I'll be back on maybe with the second part of this. Maybe I'll do some Call of the Wild. I'll see what my mood is. So I'll be back. Thank you for viewing, for supporting, for following, for subscribing, or just for watching. So ta-ta for now.